If you're feeling like you've been playing Fortnite for a while now and you're not improving, then this video is for you. I'm going to be going over different reasons on why you aren't improving and how you can fix these mistakes. Make sure to use code ZAROFN in the item shop, and let's head straight into the video. To start off, we need to talk about not setting goals for yourself. I think setting goals for yourself is something that's so huge. Setting goals for yourself allows you to think of where you want to be in the future, and it'll help you to keep yourself working towards something. The important thing about setting goals for yourself is being realistic. For example, if I start off the season with no earnings, I can't make my goal to reach 5K earned by the end of the season because it's just not realistic. Try to set goals for yourself that you can work towards and see yourself achieving in a certain amount of time. Your goals could be as little as qualifying to a solo victory cup finals, or maybe you're at a point where you can finally qualify to a duo cash cup finals. It's all about setting a goal and making a plan to work towards it. With FNCS in a couple days, you should be working on a plan to do better than you did last season. I'm going to be doing a little promotion here, but if you guys know me, you know I only like to promote stuff I actually believe in. So some of you guys may have heard of the Fortnite Masterclass made by Destiny Jesus. The FNCS Masterclass is the best way to get prepared for FNCS since it has lifetime access, free updates, and the best results. The Masterclass has helped over 600 people get their first earnings, and I'm going to be using it next season when I start playing tournaments again. The Masterclass only costs about $25, but the upside is that it's a one-time purchase. If you're interested, I do have the link in my description for you guys to check it out. If you're trying to improve at competitive Fortnite and you're not playing scrims or VOD reviewing, then it's going to be so much more difficult to improve. Playing scrims is the most realistic practice you'll get. You're able to practice different strategies without the fear of having any consequences. You can practice different loot routes, different storm surge methods, and different ways to play endgame. Scrims will also help you and your teammate to build chemistry. Learning to work together in high pressure situations will help you to receive a better outcome. VOD reviewing is also another way to help you significantly improve. VOD reviewing is just going into the in-game replay system and watching back your gameplay. You can do this after tournaments or after scrims, and you can also watch back pro players' gameplays to learn from them. You need to look for your mistakes and plan a way to fix them. VOD viewing can also help you to see what you're doing wrong in fights, which rotates are bad and good, or what mistakes you're making during endgame. VOD reviewing is something that all the top teams do, like Yamzo and Rise, and even pros over on EU like Queasy. Something I used to do is watch back the pros tournaments to see what strategies they are doing, and I would try to replicate it into my own gameplay. It's super important to start playing scrims and VOD reviewing if you're actually looking to take Fortnite seriously. Not focusing on your weaknesses is also something that will help you to improve. I know it sounds simple, but you need to focus on the aspects of the game that you're bad at. For example, if I know my mechanics are already good and I have good piece control, that means I need to put more time into working on my aim. Another example is if I'm a fragger and I'm struggling to get refreshes for my IGL, then I should be learning tactics to get better at this. Sometimes it could be as simple as putting more time into aim training or looking a different way to get a refresh, but other times you may need to put in the work to find and fix your weaknesses. I've made so many videos to help you guys improve at Fortnite, like mechanics improvement, piece control improvement, aim improvement, and fighting improvement. I'll leave all the video links in the description for you guys to check out. Another big factor I want to talk about is not putting in enough time and effort. If you want to make your first earnings or become a pro, you need to put in the time and effort you see the pros putting in. This is something that can be tricky because I'm not telling you to play Fortnite for 12 hours a day, but I do think it's necessary to be playing around 3 or more hours a day in order to get really good. If you're trying to take competitive Fortnite seriously, you need to be using your time wisely. If you're supposed to be playing scrims with your duo and you're sitting there watching TikTok, this is a huge problem. You can't play in the tournaments and then have a poor performance, and then when it comes time to practice, you're not taking it seriously. If you're going to do something, you need to put 100% of your effort in. This doesn't mean to stop focusing on schools or chores or work, but you should be putting in more effort when you have the time in order to actually reach the spot that you want to be in. Something huge that could be holding you back from improving is yourself. Some people let their own ego get to themselves and they start to blame their poor performance on their teammates or just bad luck. If you want to get rid of your ego, you need to stop blaming the reason you die on factors that are out of your control. For example, if you're always blaming the reason of your death on high ping, you need to change that. Instead, think about the mistakes that you could have been making during the fight, or maybe the rotates you did during mid-game that put you in the bad situation in endgame. Sometimes it's alright to blame your death on stuff that you can't change, because if we're going to be honest, in stacked lobbies the lag is really unplayable. But getting rid of your ego will help you to see improvement in your gameplay, and also it'll help you to be a much better teammate. Not adapting is also another thing that is going to be holding you back. Something that Fortnite is always doing is making changes and doing updates. You need to make sure you're practicing with all the new changes Fortnite is doing. Fortnite has made so many changes that even the pros need to adapt to. For example, last season before FNCS, Fortnite made a huge change to the Storm Surge system. This basically caused all the pros to start playing more scrims and practice more. Another example is Clicks. Last season, snipers became the meta in order to get Storm Surge. Clicks practiced all season with the sniper and the hard work paid off. He was able to get 4th in Grand Finals and got 1st for the most damage in Grand Finals. Not being consistent is another huge reason for why you're not improving. Consistency is going to be the key to seeing improvement. You need to make sure you dedicate time to practicing and playing daily. It's so easy to give up sometimes because we can go long periods of time without seeing any improvement. But just like anything else in life, if we stay consistent, we'll be able to see progress. Even if you're seeing small amounts of progress, it's still better than nothing. Anyone that stays consistent and keeps putting in the work will be able to reach the goals they want. It might take a couple months or even a year, but if you have a goal, consistency is going to be the best way to reach it. Now let's talk about the best ways to start improving again. In my opinion, you need to make a game plan. Start a warm-up routine that focuses on everything. Make sure to include mechanics training, piece control training, and aim training. Maybe you might even need to buy Kovacs to step up your aim. Make sure to be playing ranked and realistics. These will be the best ways to improve your fighting skill. Try to do 2v2s with your duo against other duos, since this will help you to become a better fighter and build chemistry with your duo. You also need to start playing scrims and focus on practice for tournaments. Scrims can help you to learn rotates and learn how to play endgame. The best part about scrims is that it's all practice and the mistakes you make won't hurt you at all. You're able to learn from them without having any consequences. Also, start making more goals for yourself. If you want to make your first earnings, the best thing to focus on is the solo victory cups. Maybe it's time you buy the solo masterclass to help you prepare and learn the meta. I have the links in my description. You can go do the research on it and check it out, but it is something I do really recommend. There's different types of masterclasses that are offered too. There's a masterclass to help you prepare and learn the meta of FNCS, which is perfect timing since FNCS is in a couple days. The best thing about the masterclass is that you'll be learning from so many of the tier 1 pros from around the world. There's 127 different sessions that you can watch in the FNCS masterclass so you can improve on different aspects of the game. All these sessions are based around the best pros so you could learn all their strategies. I also want to talk to you guys about my improvement map that offers tons of practice. I have the regular stuff like piece control practice, edit courses, and 10 different aim training scenarios, but I also have made sure to add a whole bunch of new stuff like crosshair placement practice, peak training, and so much more. If you guys want to check out the map, I'll leave the code in the description, or you could type in Unreal Practice Map. I really do hope that you guys start improving again, so if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also check out this video.